Perfect. All right. And we will get set up. Hello. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. These live streams are all about the cards. Tarot cards and oracle cards. I have true love reading cards as well. But today I have brought the Tarot and Crow Oracle. So give me a moment to set up. If you are interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of all my videos. Well, most all of my videos. All right, fix the chat over here so I can see everybody's. So if you're not seeing everybody's chat, you might be in top chat instead of live chat, which is the one I use 99% of the time. Whoops. Oh, crap. I just messed that up. Oh, close. There we go. Have I mentioned I'm not a professional? All right, let me highlight my email. So this is if you are interested in a free in-depth card reading. Send me an email. I will get back to you with the information. Again, they're free. Because they are free, I am the free ones. I am booked out until October. There are ways you can get one sooner. What is going on? Here we go. So yeah, there's ways you can get one sooner if you want one before October. Yeah, send me an email. I will, of course, get back to you. Now, let's get this party started. Let's get these cards shuffled. I don't want these to go too far away because they're the ones we're using. The mermaid deck. Karen, hello. The mermaid deck is in the process of being used in a video that I had to pause, so I can't move those cards. Well, Karen, thank you for being here. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, my dear. Would you like a card? Absolutely. Do you really have beautiful rose bushes? My favorite rose is a yellow rose. I mean, I love roses, period. But a yellow rose is my favorite. I don't know much about them. Oh, white roses. Oh, I bet they are just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh. So, you know, if you subscribe to my channel, I have a community tab, and I believe subscribers can post pictures of stuff. I might be wrong, but I feel like it's like an interaction page. Thank you for subscribing. How many different roses do you have? I have a good friend named Karen. We took our motorcycle class, safety class together. No fooling, really? Lucky Gaming, hello and welcome. Let me get you on the list. Bob, hello. That's not wood paneling. That's just a wall board they put up when they built our house. Okay, I will pick the card. Karen, I will pick the damn card for you. Just one moment. Let me put Bob on the list as well. All right. All right, here we go, Karen. One more good shuffle, and we'll see what the cards say. We usually get 3, especially with the tarot. Well, Karen, there's 1. The 6 of Swords represents new horizons and moving on. The 3rd card is the Magician. Oh, and the 2nd card is the Magician. And the 3rd card is the King of Swords. We'll go through them together. Lizzie, hello. Let me get you on the list. Welcome back. Fahima, hello. Welcome back, my friends. All right, so the first one is the 6 of Swords. If you had a question, it's no. The 6 of Swords does represent new horizons and moving on. 6 is one step closer to a 10 than it is a 1. 6 representing there's been a flip in energy and that things are being taken to another level. So you see here that in the boat, it's like, it looks like all your worldly possessions are packaged up and in the boat, moving on, moving forward. Here you see troubled waters. I say this because Swords is an arguing card, a fighting card, fighting and arguing, discontent. So here is troubled waters, moving on, new horizons to, you see the water here behind the person driving the boat, the water's calm. So this person doesn't necessarily represent somebody in a relationship. It could be a single person, and this person can just, like I said, be the one driving the boat. Or I've mentioned before, it could be the Uber driver. Fahima, I am doing good today. Thank you for asking. How has your day been? You have the Magician card, which is a major arcana. The Magician, this card represents something happening fast, quickly. This card encourages you to use all your, to be resourceful. It's all in the know-how. So again, use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. This is a positive card, and it represents something happening quickly. You have the King of Swords. This card says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So don't let carelessness take it away from you. So just be aware. Alina, hello, welcome. I am good. How are you? We haven't heard from you in a little while. So that was for Karen. Lucky Gaming, you are next. Fahima, you have a chance of going. Really good for you. Raymond, hello. Let me get you on the list as well. One month into a relationship. Good for you. I say it all the time. Enjoy that get to know you stage. It's so fun. Lucky Gaming. It is your turn. We're going to pull 3 cards, see what they say. And if anything is confusing, we will consult the Crow Oracle. One, I'm taking it because it's standing up. Two, three. All right. 1, 2, 3. The first card we have is a major arcana, and it is the Hanged Man. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean somebody's coming after you with a noose. No, it's a patience card, and it also it represents that the choices you have made. Is this upside down? No. The choices you have made have put you where you are, in the position you're in, whether they're bad choices or they're good choices. Again, it represents patience, waiting, and delays. A good thing to remember is that these things that are delaying you or obstacles, they can be fun things that delay you for good reason. And the reward for patience is patience. I know, right? It's like, duh. But it's true. You have the Knight of Cups. And again, this is for Lucky Gaming. You have the Knight of Cups. Knights always come with a quest. And this quest is for you, Lucky Gaming, to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may even tell you you're self-absorbed about it. Again, backtracking, what you desire, what you're passionate about. This is you we're talking about. So, do it. That is your quest. Fulfill it. You have the High Priestess who agrees. This is a positive card, and it represents change that you didn't realize was going to happen. And this card also represents the future is yet unrevealed. Every step we make, energies change. The future changes. Everything changes. Every time we make a choice or a decision and then we change our mind, we just totally change the energies again. So, this card represents the future is yet unrevealed. And it also represents intuition. As you see on the card, there's 2 pillars, balance and justice, balance and judgment. And they represent the same thing as the yin-yang sign. So, there's a little bit of light and dark, and there's a little bit of dark and light. Or there's a little bit of good and evil, and a little bit of evil and good. It's all about balance and judgment. Again, it's a positive card. And let me see if I have any dates for you. Drum roll. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's any dates. Let me look closely. No, it just represents change, and you didn't realize it was going to happen. Huh. Okay. Thanks for being here, though, giggler. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, but welcome. I know, right? They must be upset. So, Bob, my friend, it is your turn. Your turn. I tell people all the time, at my age and the things I've gone through, I am lucky to have my teeth. There are many of people, and I'm not talking shiznit about them, but there are many of people who have been in worse situations than me, and are younger than me, and don't have any, and can't afford to replace them. All right, Bob, here we go. Woo, one. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Don't make a mess. One, two, three, four. All right. Fahima, I saw that. Good for you. Good for you, my friend. I hope it works out for you. So, Bob, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains. And I say that because riches are so much more than just money. So everywhere, gains everywhere, monetary, material, harvest, spiritual, everything. This card represents long-term success and hardworking. It also represents that there's been a shift in perspective. So 7 being closer to a 10 and a 1. Something recently has happened to shift your perspective. And now it's time to reorganize. So what once worked in the beginning, I'm not saying it's not working because it is. But in order for it to be working more productively for you, you need to reorganize. And I say it all the time. It might be just a little scheduling rearrangement. Could be something as simple as that. Your next card you have is the Eight of Swords. My grandma glasses sometimes tricks me on the number of lines that are there. The Eight of Swords says that you, Bob, are restricting yourself. It says you're creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can do this. So these obstacles that you're creating, mentally creating, they can also create feelings of embarrassment or frustration from the feeling of failure or disappointment. And again, these failure and disappointments are your mental creations. So again, stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can do this. And you have multiple swords, my friend. You have a Five of Swords. This card also says it says stop being defensive. You don't have to defend yourself all the time. Just living your life in truth and being who you are, it tells people enough about the person you are. You don't have to defend yourself. And that also goes for, like, if you go somewhere and then somebody's like, where'd you go? How long were you there? Who'd you see? Who'd you talk to? Um, you know, all of that. Some, you know, if you get that drill, it's none of their business. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to people. It is your life, not theirs. So again, stop being defensive. Fives also are the halfway point between a 1 and 10, and it's a calling card. So that this card is calling for you to put boundaries in place. And I tell people all the time, every single time this card comes up, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. And we have a 3 of swords. So swords represent arguing, fighting, discontent, disharmony. Not everything being rainbows and unicorns. So this card represents petty conflict, and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to take a step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. Again, this card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, and dispersion if somebody doesn't take a step back. Let bygones be bygones. I mean, really, who cares anymore? Life's too short. Just be the better person and let it go. I mean, in my experience, it works for me. Like I said, rainbows and unicorns in this sanctuary. Life's too crazy for it not to be. I have to catch up on the chat. So give me a moment. We're going to look weird. Sandy, hello. All right, no, I probably pronounced your name wrong. Let me look at it again. I really am a grandma. So when I say my grandma glasses, I really am a grandma. Sandhya? Hello and welcome, my friend. Welcome. Mike, hello, welcome. And thank you for being here. So let's put Sandhya. And I apologize if I mispronounce your name. I'm a newbie that way. Mike, let's get you on the list too. Okay, here we go. Lizzie, my dear, if you are still here. A card pull. So yeah, I'm here Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock. I'm in New York. Okay, what is coming towards me in the near future? All right, Lizzie, good question. Yeah, so with the tarot, I try to get, I get 3 tarot cards. Sometimes more fall. I can't talk today, but just bear with me. My coffee pot broke this morning. So, yeah, I know. The elixir of life broke. So I had to go old school. Like I was camping. But you guys, I made the best cup of coffee. It's better than any coffee pot cup I've had yet. So, but I've only made one, so bear with me. I need to go get another coffee pot. So, Lizzie, my dear, it is your turn. So yeah, I like to draw cards for people. We use tarot and oracle. I also have True Love reading cards. They're an oracle as well. All right, one more good shuffle for Lizzie. Those 2 cards made their presence known for you, Lizzie. So they're important. And we'll stop with these ones. The very first question, Lizzie, you have, or your question is specifically, what is coming towards me in a near future? I told you had 2 cards that fell out while I was shuffling. They made their presence known. It was these 2 cards. The 10 of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I have a couple of favorite ones. And this is one of a few that is one of the best cards you can get in the deck. So this is everything positive and happy. It represents domestic bliss. And this card says to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. So this is one of those rainbows and unicorn cards. Everything is just perfect. So that's what your answer is for your question. It also represents summertime. But I don't really have any dates for you. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, another favorite of mine. This card represents, whoops, I went ahead too far. This is the second card, the one that made its presence known first. These 2. I apologize for not knowing what the heck I'm doing. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents a person. It could be you. It could be somebody you know. It represents somebody who is reliable and dependable. They'll go the extra mile for anybody. But, my friend, they are very commitment phobic. So when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. Whether it is you or somebody you know. Just so you know, you've been warned. Or either way, you've been warned. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles, representing the start of a new cycle. The Ace being the start, the 10 being the completion. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and perfect contentment. Now on the card you see there literally is a hand being offered. It represents if somebody offers you help, accept it. Take that help because it really, it can help you in obtaining these infinite opportunities, perfect contentment, all of it. So if somebody wants to help you and offers, yes, my friend. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana. The Hierophant is a positive card. It's a yes card. And it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know that has knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. Laverne, hello, welcome. Let me get you on the list. I'll catch up on the chat in just a minute. So again, this card represents somebody you know. Physically, you know this person. You know they have. I say it all the time. They've been there, done that, and got a T-shirt for it. You know they don't lie. They don't gossip. They don't. They will steer you in the right direction. So go to them, talk to them. Again, they will at least listen to you and let you know about their experience. And most importantly, they're not going to talk about it behind your back. They're not going to spread rumors about you. They're not going to gossip. You have the Five of Swords. This represents something that happened. It represents, it's a call for you to put boundaries in place and to stop being defensive. So again, this just came up recently. People, if maybe, I don't know how else to explain it. It's like I keep repeating the same thing over and over. But if you go somewhere and when you come back, if somebody drills you about every single thing you did, and who you saw, you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to be so defensive. So again, boundaries. Stop being defensive. You also have the Four of Pentacles. This card is a selfishness card, but for a reason. So we all know the person who's selfish because they're just greedy and they are just, some people are just born that way. But then we have the person who's selfish for a reason because they're taking care of somebody or something and they cannot give it away. So, 4, selfishness for a reason. It's closer to a 1 than a 10. Oh, my ears are ringing. It's applying card. An applying card. So you must apply yourself. Whatever it is, whatever path you're on, whatever goal or destiny it is, you must apply yourself. You have the Six of Cups. This is interesting. So the Six of Cups is a leveling up card. And it also represents a reunion. And it also could be like a reunion from the past, like a past friendship. Or it could be a reunion from a past relationship. Rekindled. First time feelings, first time flutters. And again, 6s represents that there's been a flip in energy and that things are being taken to another level. So something may have just recently happened. Maybe you just recently ran into somebody you haven't seen in a long time. You have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups represents, well, she says you need to follow your heart and intuition. To look within and see where you yourself can be more loving and caring. But she also wants you to know that you cannot go wrong at this time. Tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. That's important. Again, tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. Be that queen. I'm curious about that 6 Cups, Lizzie. Have you recently ran into somebody? All right, so Laverne. Whoopsies. Haha. Well, I have you on the list, Laverne, for sure. Fahima is next. No? Well, notice the people, pay attention to the people who cross your path. Today, in the next few days, maybe even in the next few weeks. Was there a past relationship? Like, when I say past, I mean, like, a long time ago. All right, Fahima has a chance to live abroad. I hope you're still here, Fahima. That is awesome. Well, your cards, Lizzie, show domestic bliss in your future. So just know that you are on the right path, just like the Queen of Cups says. I said the Queen of Hearts. But if it was a regular deck of cards, it would be a heart. So it would be the Queen of Hearts. You can't go wrong. Fahima, perfect. Mike, hello, welcome. I can put you on the list. We have 2 mics. Is it Niece? Mike Niece? Audio Bliss, hello. There, I have everybody on the list. And this is for Fahima. One. Fahima, look at, you have the Chariot card. And we all know the Chariot represents finally forward movement. We'll look into it deeper. Good for you. Alina, hello. Wait a minute. I was talking to Alina earlier. It's just she's gone away for a little bit. There's your second card. Alina, you are after Fahima. There's the third card. Okay. Oh my gosh, I get so distracted. You are welcome, Lizzie. You are welcome. So, Fahima, the first card you have, this is so cool. Now, you guys know, you watch me shuffle them and all that. So, I didn't pull this card. I love it when this happens. You have the Major Arcana, the Chariot. It represents finally forward movement. And it also suggests that you take the road less traveled. It represents that you may have felt like you've been on a plateau, because this card represents a Cancer. And the zodiac sign for the Cancer is a crab. And they always move sideways. There's no forward movement with them. And that may be how you've felt lately, is just you're not going anywhere. But again, it represents finally forward movement. It's a positive. It is a yes card if you have a question. And again, take the road less traveled. There will be more opportunities and doors open for you that way. You have a 2 of Cups, another yes card. Another positive card. This card represents a relationship. It represents love, passion, friendship, union, concord. Concord is an agreement. And it also, most importantly, it represents that which nature has sanctified. Everything positive, yes. So if you are in a relationship, it's positive. If maybe you're working toward one, or going to enter into one, it represents the summertime. And you have the Magician, another major arcana, 2 majors. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents change, and it's going to happen quickly. And it encourages you to be resourceful. Use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And Fahima, remember, it's all in the know-how. You already know how to do it. You have the experience. So congratulations, Fahima. All 3 of them are yes, yes, yes cards. Alina is next. There are 5 ahead of you, Audio Bliss. All right, Alina. All right. Let's see what they say. And a love card. I can totally pull a love card for you as well. We'll see what the tarot has for you for love. One, two, three. True love reading cards. You're welcome. You are welcome. Did I tell you guys what we did Sunday? I have some footage, video footage I'm trying to put together of our weekend. But I'm having difficulties. Anyway, we're not going there. So anyway, Sunday, we went to Hamburg, New York. I don't know if anybody knows where that is. They had midget wrestling. It's called Little Wrestling Mania. Oh my goodness. We had so much fun. What a riot. You have the compatibility card. Mike, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like I said, my main thing is I am a reseller. So I find cool things out in the wild and I resell them. Save them from the landfills. We have enough going there as it is. Anyways, so I do these for fun. I've been reading cards since I was 20. And I enjoy them. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. Alina, the Ace represents the start of something new, the beginning. It represents a helping hand will be offered, and that if this helping hand is offered, to accept it. It represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and perfect contentment, Alina. I hope that answers your questions all in one. You have the Seven of Wands. This Wands represents something approaching in days. Some of them, one of the suits represents weeks, one's months, one's years. This one is days. And it is a 7, and it represents, it's a self-defense card. And it can represent conflict. So let me be a little specific. 7s represent that it's time to reorganize. So when I say conflict, it doesn't necessarily mean an argument or a disagreement with somebody. It could be just a conflict in schedules. It could be anything as simple as that. Let me see how you pronounce your name. Usha or Yusha? Usha. Welcome, my friend. I can put you on the list. And if I would quit jibber-jabbering, I would get there a whole lot faster. And welcome, my friend. Welcome. Amanda, hello. Welcome. Happy birthday to Clay today, Amanda. Is he home or is he working? Alina, you have the 7 of Swords. This card represents, this is a warning card. This card represents trespass or stealing of ideas. Alina, listen up, my friend. It says, be careful of sharing delicate information because you want to make sure your communications aren't being shared with a third party. And Be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, school. Ideas that you have may be passed off as their own. So, Alina, super important. You have been warned. And you have the compatibility card for love. Is he feeling better? And how are you feeling? This card says the synergy of compatibility is based on being yourself and having the awareness to select a true match for yourself. The angels and guides want you to understand the vital truth that a great relationship is all about compatibility. The synergy of compatibility creates a strong foundation for a healthy relationship, but demands that you be honest with yourself about your true priorities, which may change as the years go by. Take time to dig deeper into your own feelings, your own aspirations, and your own ideas. Then be sure to seek out a partner who can understand and support them. In order to attract the best match or improve the relationship you have, the foundation stones need to be strong. Forget the superficial things that disappear or fade with time and age. Take time to become clear about what type of person and lifestyle are most compatible with you. I hope that helps. Those love cards are adorable. Super adorbs. The color, I like the artwork and all the color. They're like bright and cheerful. Raymond, my friend, you are next. Oh, good for you, Amanda. Good for you. And congratulations. Slow and steady, my friend. Slow and steady. And don't sweat the small stuff. I know it sounds like weird advice, but it's true. Don't sweat the small stuff. Raymond, one more good shuffle for you, my friend. And then Sandhya is next. Oh, Raymond, that was fast. You have the major arcana of Temperance. It's a positive card and it represents change. It also, it says to go for it, but you will know when the time is right. So this is also one of those cards that is a card that everybody wants, no matter what, and no matter where it's placed in a reading. It's that positive, that good of a card. And it represents change. So you are going to love who you become, Raymond. King of Swords, I know you've been waiting for a long time. This card says to not be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So don't throw caution to the wind. Be aware. You also have the Six of Wands. This card represents things are good at the moment. It says that you have achieved success. But it says to be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So don't forget to be grateful. Count your blessings. And the more grateful you are, the universe will just keep sending you more. Sandhya, you are next. August 10th for clean for 3 months. Good for you. Good for you, my dear. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, teachers don't want to see us fail. Whoops. Sandhyas, this is for you if you're still here, my friend. 1. I see you may have been stuck on a plateau, feeling like you've been on a plateau lately, seemingly going nowhere. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back type thing. That is going to change. Sandhya. There, yes, perfect. So you have the Chariot card, which represents that you have been on a plateau. Everything, seeming like everything you do is getting you nowhere. This card represents finally forward movement. It's a major arcana, and it represents that you should take the road less traveled. And this is the important part. If everybody's going this way, there are more opportunities and doors open for you go the other way. Oopsies. You also have the 9 of Swords. This card represents a grieving card. So it represents that you have gone through a loss of some sort. And it's a resting phase. And you have to go through all 9 steps before you can move on. 9, and this is why you may feel like you've been on a plateau. You are meant to be here. It's a resting phase is what I mean. You are meant to go through all 9 steps. You can't skip them. So no matter what, or people can't push you either to go through these steps faster. A resting phase. It can represent that there's been a death, a miscarriage, the feeling of failure, despair, deception. You see on the blanket, every single zodiac sign is presented. So, my friend, everybody goes through this. Take your time. Don't be pushed. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents, that's King, right? That there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical about them. And what that means is, if you are a baker, don't try to get a job as a construction worker. So there are opportunities out there. You just have to be practical. Corey, hello. Welcome, my friend. How are you? And thank you for being here. You also have the 4 of Pentacles. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. And like I mentioned earlier, we all know the person who's greedy, selfish. They won't give anybody nothing. So don't ask. But this one is for a reason. Selfish because maybe you have something, but it has to be shared with somebody else, or you're saving it for somebody else. Maybe children or anything. There's a reason you can't share it. And you have the 5 of Cups. This card represents loss. Something has been taken. All right, hold on. Loss, but something still remains. So here you see 3 cups laying down. That can represent that 3 have been taken, but 2 remain. This card can also represent an inheritance from like a father or a male fatherly figure in the family. And it's quite possible because of all of this, you may feel, have feelings of shame and guilt. But my friend, if there is an inheritance, you were picked for a reason. So, for a reason. I don't know if that's the case, but the most important things, Sandhya, is these 9 steps. Don't push yourself. And don't let anybody tell you, but don't you think you've done this long enough? Or, don't you think you should move on? You will know when the time is right. Mr. Hunt. Mike. Let me put Corey on the list. Since I'm not paying attention, it's a good thing Mike is here. You are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. So I'll take this opportunity to mention my email is highlighted at the top of the chat. And if anybody would like an in-depth card reading, a free in-depth card reading, send me an email and I will get back to you with the information I need. Again, they're free. Oh, I have a card upside down. I put them in the wrong way. Alright. But I do have you on the list, Corey. You are after Amanda. So we still have a few ahead of you. So my friends, don't forget, I also have the Crow cards, Oracles. Simaholic. Hello and welcome. Oh my goodness. That should be my son's girlfriend's name. Simaholic. Laverne, you're next, my dear. Oh, I've got all kinds of cards here. Oh, that goes there. So we go. I will have to check that because I didn't see anything this morning, Audio Bliss, but I will look. I will look. All right, so we're doing a Mr. Hunt right now. So we have, afterwards we have Laverne, then Mike Neese, Audio Bliss, Usha, Amanda, and Corey. So we're moving right along, actually. So Mike, the first card you have is a 2 of Cups. This card represents a relationship, and positive, good one. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, sexual relations, everything positive. And also that which nature has sanctified. You can't get any better than that. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it represents the summertime. And Cups also represents emotions. Positive, happy. You have a 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands represents, it's a resting phase. And it represents that you need to surround yourself with reliable support, draw upon experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So, this resting phase, call upon your support. These are people you know, people who have your back. See how the wands literally form a boundary, a barrier, protective barrier? Um, that's who you want to surround yourself with. People who have your back even when you're not around. And a 9 is so close to a 10, which is the completion of the phase you're in, and it frees you up to start a new cycle. So enjoy this resting phase, because a new one's going to start soon. You have a King of Swords, and this card says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution, which is why you have this card. Surround yourself with people you trust. People you know have your back. And you have the Empress card, a major arcana. So this card is a neutral energy card, and it can represent home. The most important thing is it's also an understanding card, and the understanding is more creates more. So when components align, more creates more. And also it's a reap what you sow card. So if you plant corn, you get corn. Mike, thank you for hanging out and being so patient. And oh my goodness, my computer's going to go kaput. That's okay. Actually, it's not okay because I won't see. Bear with me, my friends. Oh, don't miss the chair. I've done that before. It's super embarrassing. Especially when you're live. We were doing a live workout one time. We were doing side steps. And I tripped. Fell on the couch. I was so embarrassed. Oops. Not there. Down here. There. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And I didn't mess anything up. All right, so Laverne, my friend, you are next. The past couple of days, Amanda, we have been lucky enough to have a lot of new people. I love it. It's so awesome, and people are so sweet. Here we go, Laverne. Dun, da, da, dun. One more. You are welcome, Mike. Thank you so much for being here. So we're here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., and I'm in New York. It's just easier that way because we have people from all over. It's awesome. And you never know the time or the time zone. Laverne, has there been some arguing? And yes, thank you for subscribing. You guys are the best. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Two more. So it's Laverne, and then we have Mike Neese, and then Audio Bliss, my friend. The first card you have is the Knight of Cups. Oops. The Knight of Cups represents, it's a quest. And this quest is for you. It's a cups, right? For you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may say, and it might be the reason of the arguing, that you are self absorbed about it. But my friend, again, the knight says, um, for you to fulfill your desires, not theirs, yours. And you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents that you need to stop being defensive. Um, you don't have to defend yourself all the time. It may feel like it, but you don't. I know it, and it's a halfway point between 1 and 10, and it's a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. So, boundaries are walls to keep people out. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. What's in that coffee? So, boundaries are not walls to keep people out, they are doors to keep you safe. And you have the Two of Swords. And it says you are your own worst enemy. And it is an organizing card. So it says this card is saying that you're stepping on your own toes. You are talking yourself out of things. And don't. Use your instinct, your intuition. Again, don't be the breaking of yourself. So this is yours to make or break, and you can do it. Just get out of your own way. Stop second guessing yourself. And again, it's time for you to think about you. Mike Niece, it is your turn. And I have to put Simaholic on here. I apologize. You are on the list after Corey. One more good shuffle. Here we go, Mike. That's a nice one to have. So is that one. Okay, Mike. The first card you have is the Judgment card. It is a major arcana, and it represents that there's a change. It's quick. It's been a quick change. So you know, people always say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Yeah, that first. You can. This change is going to be quick, clear, and permanent. It says to embrace all opportunities that are coming your way. And this change is going to come from a past or a life lesson. And it's positive. Judgment. It's permanent. You have the Queen of Wands. This card says to do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. So I have a begilding recipe, aka spell. If you would like it, send me an email. I would be happy to share the begilding spell with you. This card represents love and money. It represents a dark woman. And when I say that, a tanned woman. a country woman, someone who's outside a lot. This woman is friendly, loving, and honorable. Now, if you have a question, if it's about a man, this man is well disposed. They're friendly, favorable, and sympathetic. And this male is agreeable with you and agrees with you. And so that could be a relationship, work, anything. If your question is about a woman, if it's a relationship, work, anything like that, she is interested in you. And again, wands represent something positive approaching in days, because we have ones that represent weeks, months, and years. Days. You have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents that there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical about them. You have an Eight of Cups. This card is a plateau card. And it represents that there is finally forward movement. You can see that there is an eclipse in the corner. That represents rarity and transience. You can see the person has finally made a choice and is moved on. You have a 10 of Swords. Did something happen that you least expected? Like the card, do you feel like you were literally stabbed in the back? This card represents betrayal. It's a 10. It represents the cycle is complete and it is over. And it frees you up to start a new cycle. Because of this card might be the reason why this forward movement is finally happening. If I'm wrong, please, just, if they don't resonate, just stop me and we'll choose something different. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups represents, it's a dignity card. And it says to maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. This card, so there might be people who are watching you. There might be eyes on you. And I don't mean in a bad way. You might be someone's role model. They might look up to you. So set a good example. Be that king. Again, it's a dignity card. If you have a question and it's about a man, okay, it can be a man. It can be a man you know. And again, this man is agreeable and agrees with you. And then you have the Nine of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. It's an abundance card. And being pleased with yourself. It represents that, it says, surround yourself with your achievements. It says you love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. And it also says that you can have all you desire. Mike, the only thing you have to do is wish and vision a better life. That's it. It's that simple. I know it sounds crazy, but it is just that simple. So again, this change is coming quickly. You may already be in this change. And it frees you up to start a new cycle. And if that doesn't resonate at all, my friend, we can pick other ones and try again. These are just for fun. there. So Audio Bliss, I believe you are next. Let me get my chat fixed again. All right, perfect. Audio Bliss. Military. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. I have a lot of military in my family. So if that's the way you want to go, good for you. My brother was in the Air Force. My uncle was in the Army. And I believe he was in the Navy as well. I have another uncle who was in the Navy. My grandma was in the Army. My grandfather, my grandpa was in the Army. Yeah, so a lot of military. Good for you. Follow your heart. Audio Bliss. 1. Then Usha. 2. You have the 8 of Wands. This is, I like this card as well. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. It also represents speed toward end promises. And it promises assured felicity, which means happiness or well-being. And it's going to be fast. So you see how they're flying through the air? Fast. Swift. You also have the 7 of Swords. This came up just for somebody else. It's a warning card. And it represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. So be careful who you share information with. They might be sharing it with other people. And be careful who you trust. And give your ideas, talk your ideas to. Whether it's home, school, work. Because these people might be passing off your ideas as their own. So, Audio Bliss, you've been warned. And you have a 10 of Swords. There's been a lot of strife in the cards today for people. This card represents betrayal and that something happened that you least expected. And again, just like the card, it can represent that you feel like you literally were stabbed in the back. 10 represents that the cycle is over and it frees you up to start a new one. And if you feel, Audio Bliss, that there has been betrayal of some sort, and the 7 and the 10, the warning, just ask direct questions and see how the people react. Do they become guarded, or are they willing to in offering information? So don't turn amateur detective. Just ask direct questions. And remember, body language says so much. Um, Usha. I don't know if it's Usha or Yusha. Probably Usha. Usha sounds right. It is your turn, my dear, my friend. We have a little bit more than half an hour. I will totally pull a love card for you before I move on. Thank you for stopping me quick before I moved on. So we are going to have another beautiful day today. Extremely warm. And extremely grateful for it. All right, we have 3 cards for you. 1, 2, 3. So are you in a relationship, audio bliss, right now, or are you single? I may have asked you that before. So you have the commitment card. This card represents, it indicates an old pattern or belief that you still hold dear about relationships and why you are not yet in the kind of relationship you long for. Commitment. You have drawn this card today because the angels and guides are reminding you to commit or recommit to your own happiness before you begin a new relationship or attempt to revive the one you are currently involved in. True commitment is not about trying to get more from the other person or signing contracts that hang the threat of legal recourse overhead should one of you grow in an unexpected direction. The unhealthy commitments of trying to change or rescue someone become a draining obligation in which no one can be truly happy. When you are ready to commit to your life and who you need to be, an appropriate love match will appear with a commitment that equals your own. Rose, hello. No, Amanda, no, you have not. The second card we have is creativity. This card indicates a quality within yourself that you overlook, ignore, or diminish. This card is encouraging you to express this quality more openly and confidently from now on. Creativity. There is never an excuse for excessive repetition or boredom in your life or in your relationships. Routine and habit have their place in life up to a point, but they can quickly dull your senses and enthusiasm. Your world offers endless possibilities and variety, so be creative and enjoy them to your advantage and benefit. And the last card you have is compatibility. This card indicates an action that you can take or an energy you can embrace in order to move more accurately in the direction of the kind of partner and relationship you want. Compatibility. Well, you had the 3 C's: commitment, creativity, and compatibility. In order to attract the best match or improve the relationship you have, foundation stones need to be strong. Forget the superficial things that disappear or fade with time and age. Take time to become clear about what type of person and lifestyle are most compatible with you. The synergy of compatibility is based on being yourself and having the awareness to select a true match for yourself. The guidance is for you to be yourself and don't try to change. Don't try to change anybody. And the most important thing, truthfully, is what's meant for you will not pass you by. So go out, do things. If somebody invites you somewhere, go. You never know who you're going to meet. Besides, strangers can be friends. Strangers can be lifelong friends we just haven't met yet. Let me get Rose on the list. So I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Usha. And mainly, audio bliss is mainly know who you are and what you want before you bring somebody else into your life. Make sure that's what you really want at the time. And use the get to know you stage. In the old days, they called it courting. Usha. 1, 2, one more. 3. Right? But I mean, it's true. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the old days. Back when I was a teenager. So the 4 of Pentacles. This card represents selfishness for a reason. So you might feel like you're being selfish, but you have a reason for it. It's fine. The get to know you stage is so vital, so important. I mean, come on. People wear masks all the time. I mean, and if you skip that get to know you stage, oh my goodness, what are you going to do when that mask slips or comes off? You also, Usha, you have the Queen of Cups as well. This card says to follow your heart and intuition. But it also says to look within and see where you literally can be more loving and caring. Says tune into the feelings of others and respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. You cannot go wrong. So be that queen. You also have a Tower card, a major arcana. This is sudden change, like the lightning bolt hitting something, everything's crumbling down. And it might already be happening. And a lot of times this is through no fault of our own. My friend, the good thing is you can wipe the slate clean like cleaning a chalkboard. And you can start over fresh. So remember, be that queen. Let me read it again. Tune into the feelings of others, even if you don't want to, and respond accordingly. Show compassion and don't turn your back on those who need your support. Amanda, you are next. Amanda pops in. Perfect timing. So, Amanda, are you doing anything special for your husband's birthday? I know earlier I was like, don't sweat small stuff. Because school is super important. But do you have any plans? Special meal? Just sitting and relaxing, enjoying a quiet, peaceful evening? Jory, hello. Welcome, my friend. 1. Good card. 2, 3. Amanda. Nice cards. I bet you wished you could see them. The first card we have is a major arcana, and it's the Star card. Another one of those cards that is super positive, super powerful. It's everything yes and wonderful. It's one of those rainbows and unicorns thing. Yeah, it is perfect in all ways. It represents hope, light, visions. Prosperity will come from what you do best. You may feel a strong connection to the healing arts. You have an optimistic outlook for the future. You may feel inspired. And you may feel a stronger connection to your spirituality as well. It's everything positive. You have the Hanged Man card. This card represents that the choices you have made have put you in this position. Whether they're good choices, bad choices, in a good spot or a bad spot. And you are a perfect example of the choices you make has put you in this spot. You have chose to go to college. So you are in this patience and waiting spot for however many years it takes. So again, this card represents patience, waiting, and delays, and that you have put yourself here. But remember, these obstacles and delays can be fun things that delay you for a good reason. So there's that. You have the 7 of Cups. It's not all work. So it's not all work, Amanda. Fun. Have fun too. This is the 7 of Cups I mentioned already. It represents inspiration, imagination, everything. It's everything positive. 7s are closer to a 10 than they are a 1, and it represents it's time to reorganize. In order to keep all your coffers filled and overflowing, it's time to reorganize. What worked in the beginning to fill them up may not be working quite so well. So it's just time to reorganize a little bit. Oh, Amanda, I wish you didn't live so far away because I am a burger and hot dog girl. And if they're cooked on the grill, even better. Even better. You just can't get enough hot dogs in the summertime. I don't care if it's just a hot dog. It's summertime and it's, yeah, one of my faves. Corey, you are next. Whoops. There you are. Corey's like, yep, still here, didn't go anywhere. I'm patiently waiting. All right, after Corey, we have 3 more people. You guys, I may make it all the way through. Oh, goodness gracious. If I keep shuffling like that, we're not getting anywhere. All right, here we go. So do you have any specific questions? Or you just want to see what the cards say as they fall? You have 5 of them. The first one you have is a 6 of Wands. This card represents that all things are good at the moment. You have achieved success. It just says caution of feeling dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. This card represents that there's been a flip in energy and things are being taken to another level. So something may have just recently transpired to for that flip in energy. And again, Wands represents something approaching in a few days. Positive. You have the Page of Swords. A page always comes with a message. And this page's message is for you to withdraw, get some air. Choose your words wisely because they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. Think before you speak. A lot of us, somebody will say something and we respond so fast and we don't realize what we've said until it's come out. So again, your words can be sharp. So just get some air and think about it first. You have the Temperance card. This is a major arcana. This is a positive card. One everybody wants. It's that good. And it represents change. And for you to go for it. Again, it's a positive. It's a yes card. And you will know when the time is right. You have a 6 of Pentacles. I like this card too. This card is a charity. Oops, wrong page. It represents charity and recognition. So you might be recognized for something you've done, something good you've done. And there may be a monetary reward as well. This card says, if so, make sure you pay off any existing debt you have and then give to charity. And not only give to charity, but volunteer your time as well. Charity is so much more than just money. And if this doesn't resonate, maybe somebody asked you to put forth someone else's name for recognition. And you have a Strength card. Another major arcana. This card it represents power, courage, and being generous through inner strength. So this card says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Inner strength, my friend. I hope that helps in some way, shape, or form. Don't forget, if you receive any money, pay off any debt you have. And then don't forget about charity. Share, share, share. Simaholic. I agree with that, Amanda. I mean, let bygones be bygones. Choose your words carefully, because they can be sharp, Corey. But I agree. If she had you blocked. Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I've been blocked and twice removed by family members. The important thing is, if you still have feelings for her, try one more time. Try again. Reach out. See if it's worth it. If it's worth it. But remember, time has a way of blurring things and making us look through rose-colored glasses. And sometimes maybe it's not worth it. Bella, hello, welcome. Let me put you on the list. And I need to hurry up. Simaholic. This is for you. Oh, then if you feel that way, Corey, no relationship that is good for you will ever require this much work from you. Really, seriously. This is for Simaholic. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get to everybody. There we go. Simaholic. That was fast. Simaholic, you have the Hierophant. If you have a question, the answer is a yes. And it says to seek wisdom from somebody you know, with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. You know they've experienced it. They've been there. They've done it. And go to them. Talk to them. They will. They can at least help you in some way. Again, they reveal the sacred. And the most important is they're not going to lie to you, and they're not going to talk about you behind your back. You have the Empress. This card is an understanding card. And when components align, it can represent home. And more creates more. So remember, more love, more love. More laughter, more laughter. More anger, more fighting. You have the Seven of Wands. This card represents conflict and self-defense. It's time to reorganize. And this could, if you don't reorganize, it could quite possibly approach within a couple of days. You have the Death card. This does not mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents inevitable change. Inevitable. Like being born and death. That is inevitable. So, inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative. Simaholic. You have the Seven of Pentacles, representing, one more page. A shift in perspective. So something has just happened to change your outlook on things, but it represents long-term success and hard working. It's a 7. So it represents it's time to reorganize. That might be where your shift in perspective has been, or your shift is. 7, reorganize. What once worked for your abundance may not be working so well. So it's just time to reorganize so that it will continue to keep working for you. You have the Two of Wands. This card represents hopes and wishes. It's an organizing card. It's a yes. Again, organize. That's the most important thing for those hopes, wishes, whatever it is you want. Organize and schedule and stick to it. Rose. you are next. True, it never hurts to try, but that's just, you know, people like that are just being deceptive. Why would you want, it's like trickery. All right, so Rose. Rose has the Magician. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rose, Major Arcana, the Magician. It's a yes card and it represents change. And it's going to happen quickly. This card encourages you to be resourceful. Use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. Remember, it's all in the know-how. You already know how to do it. You have the Justice card, another Major Arcana. This card represents, it's a yes, it's a positive card, and it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. So, no knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. You have a 7 of Swords. This came up a couple times today. It represents, it's a warning. It represents trespass and the stealing of ideas. So be careful of sharing delicate information so that they're not being shared. It's not being shared with a third party. Be careful of being too trusting. Home, work, school. Your ideas may be passed off as theirs. My friend, you have been warned. And you have a 2 of Swords stating you are your own worst enemy. Don't be too trusting and keep your information to yourself. It's an organizing card. Organize. Get everything ready and prepared. And then, if you feel you have to share, then share. But don't do it until you're ready, until you don't want somebody to take your idea from you. Jory, you are next. Simaholic, you are welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Smeggy McGee, hello and welcome. Yaten, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Jory. Yeah, I know. So is smoking and drinking and having unprotected sex and walking outdoors after a certain time. I know. Everything is bad. But these are just for fun, my friends. These are just for fun. Jory, you have the King of Pentacles. Pentacles represents abundance. So I say abundance because riches is so much more than money. So money, monetary, material, everything you can think of. And this card says there are opportunities out there. You just have to be practical. They are yours. You just have to be practical. You have the 3 of Wands. This card represents, it's an activating card. It represents advancement, promises, and new horizons. Wands represents something positive approaching in days. Not weeks, months, or years. Days. You have the 9 of Pentacles representing a resting phase. This card represents there is plenty in all things. There may be a price to pay, but remember, there's no thrill in the lack of risk. So, take chances. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. There is plenty in all things. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Yes. Bella, you are next. Well, welcome from India. So it's evening, late evening for you. I have multiple subscribers from India. India is amazing. You guys are great, and I appreciate you so much. Well said, Mystic Ascension. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. 1. One, 2. Absolutely. Well said. Bella, you are on a journey. And some people may be calling you foolish for it. This card's not calling you a fool, though. That's not what this is about. This card just represents you being on an unexpected journey and for you to follow your path. And don't be held back by those people who I just mentioned who said you're a fool or a dreamer. Remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Jory, you are welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being so patient with me. I give myself 2 hours, and the paper fills up so fast. And then, we have so many people who just like to talk so much. Oh, that's me. That's totally me. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page always comes with a message. And this page, it represents being young at heart. It's that voice inside you urging you to follow your destiny. Examine the strengths you possess. The most important thing is because Pentacles is a gains card. Speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. You have a 9 of Pentacles. This card represents plenty in all things, so abundance. Remember, there may be a price to pay for this stuff, but there's no thrill in the lack of risk. Take those chances. Have fun. Temperance. One of the most positive cards you can receive in this deck. It represents change in that you should go for it, but only when the time is right. And you will know when the time is right. I have dates November 23rd through December 21st, if that means anything for you, Bella. We also have a 3 of Wands. Swords. I apologize. Swords. Representing petty conflict. This card says grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. Removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, or dispersion. My friend, let bygones be bygones. At this point in life and time, who the heck cares? Be the better person, and if they say the sky is purple, absolutely, my friend, it is. Bless you. And just leave it. It's not worth it. Let bygones be bygones. There's so many times I've done it. It's just not worth it. Let's see. Let me see if I can get one for, is it Yasin? Or is it Yatin? You are welcome. A Mystic Road. Hello. You guys, I only have like 1 minute. And I'll be signing off. Because I have an important meeting at noon. One that I cannot skip. 1, 2. But I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. The first card you have is the 8 of Swords, representing that you are restricting yourself. So stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. And this can also represent there may be bad news on the horizon. You have a 3 of Cups. This card represents a celebration, quite possibly a wedding, and to go for it. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Queen of Swords saying, it says, say what you think. Be wise and direct. Speak sharply. Be your own person. Maintain your strong convictions. Don't be afraid to stand alone. And be confident. Straightforward. You will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. You have the Page of Swords. The page says, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. And we have the 5 of Wands, representing, it's a push and shove card, like play fighting or game. If it was real, there'd be swords. So competition is the name of the game. You will win. You'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing, and you will be seen as, you will do anything to be seen as successful. My friends, thank you so much. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share.